Ben Affleck has been battling addiction in the public eye for years. When things got to be a breaking point, Affleck had no choice but to try to treat his addiction. He was able to get sober with the undying love and support of his now ex-wife Jennifer Garner. Why did Affleck blame his ex-wife Garner for his drinking habits? Despite her encouragement, the two rekindled their relationship in the spring of 2021. What does Affleck's current girlfriend J-Lo have to say about all this? Make sure to stick around to find out if Jennifer Garner has made any statements on the controversial interview. First, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner in their early years. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner are two of Hollywood's most recognizable A-listers. They both had their acting breakthroughs at an early age and have basically grown up in the public eye. They were already well on their way to stardom when they first met in the early 2000s. Their first project together was Pearl Harbor, and then they later went on to co-star in Daredevil. Affleck and Garner had an instant attraction to one another, but they stayed friends for a couple years while pursuing other relationships. Affleck was dating his current girlfriend Jennifer Lopez at the time and broke off their 2-year engagement for Garner. Garner herself was married to Scott Foley at the time and filed for divorce. In 2004, the pair began dating and were married the following year. They had an extremely intimate wedding in Turks and Caicos, to which they invited only 2 guests. The couple went on to have 3 children together before they finalized their divorce in 2018. They had an amicable divorce, although they were given some disagreements when it came to certain issues such as custody. They were able to navigate their separation in a mature way without losing their respect for one another. This is one reason why Affleck's sudden comments about his previous relationship have been making waves. Next, we have Jennifer Garner news. Garner came into the spotlight when she landed a lead role in the series Alias. She plays a CIA officer in the ABC spy action thriller that went on for 5 seasons. She won several awards for her performance in the series, including a Golden Globe and a Screen Actors Guild Award. She also received critical praise for her performance in the romantic comedy 13 Going on 30. Garner finally received her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the summer of 2018. She is an exceptional woman in that she is just as beautiful on the inside as on the outside. Garner is truly a wonderful person off screen and is involved in many charities and organizations. She is a notable activist for early childhood education, children's right to privacy, and for battling world hunger. She's also a board member of Save the Children USA and has testified in support of legislation that would protect children of celebrities from paparazzi. These days, she's quite busy with her kids and home life, but is still involved with acting. In 2020, she starred in a mini-series produced in social isolation during the pandemic called Home Movie: The Princess Bride. It's advertised as a fan-made recreation of the 1987 film by the same name. All the proceeds from the series were donated to the World Central Kitchen. She also appeared in the 2021 Netflix film Yes Day. Now for Ben Affleck news. Ben Affleck, known for his superb acting skills and classic good looks, is equally, if not more charitable than ex-wife Jennifer Garner. Affleck also fought alongside Garner for his children's right to privacy as well as the children of other celebrities. Although it's still legal to take pictures of people's children in public, the A-list couple helped push the bill that protected the children from distressing behavior such as stalking. The Affleck-Garner family actually had to go so far as to obtain a restraining order against clinically insane paparazzi Stephen Berkey. He was found to be lying in wait outside their young daughter's preschool. Affleck also stated publicly that we wished for media outlets to blur the faces of all children in 2014, which is the standard in place like the UK. Affleck is also highly involved in charities such as the Eastern Congo Initiative, of which he's a co-founder. He has written articles for many notable newspapers on the crisis that faces the Congolese people today. Were Affleck's words taken out of context? Make sure to stick around and find out what Jennifer Garner thinks about Affleck's hurtful comments. Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck first announced their separation in 2015. 2 years later, the divorce was finalized, and the couple decided to share custody of their 3 children. During this time, Affleck was beginning to publicly struggle with addiction. He turned to alcohol daily, and it became an extremely unhealthy coping mechanism. Garner supported Affleck through his struggles with addiction, not only during their marriage but afterwards as well. She even drove him to and from AA meetings. Affleck is sober today, but it took him a few years to get himself under control. In a recent interview on the Howard Stern show, Ben was asked about his recovery and his experience with addiction. He stated that the reason why he turned to alcohol was because he felt trapped in his marriage with Garner. In a shocking confession, he stated that he'd probably still be drinking if he never separated from the mother of his children. He received an instant backlash, with people defending Garner and reminding him of the support she showed while Affleck struggled to get sober. He later defended his words on Jimmy Kimmel Live, saying he was misunderstood. He clarified he didn't want his children to think that he went around bad-mouthing their mom. Lopez and Affleck rekindled their relationship. After spending nearly 2 decades apart, Affleck and Lopez have finally found their way back to each other. They reconciled in April of 2021 and have been seen many times in public since. The couple is quite handsy, not shy at all about showing PDA. Lopez has posted about Affleck on her social media, hinting that their relationship is getting more serious. In a recent Instagram photo, Lopez is seen having a cozy morning drinking out of a mug with the letter B on it. B could stand for anything really, but fans speculate that it's Ben's mug. The two have also been seen out in public recently doing holiday shopping alongside their kids and Affleck's mom. They appear to be quite happy and are living their best lives. Lopez has come out in Affleck's defense, saying that he is a fantastic co-parent and that she has the uttermost respect for him. This story is simply not true, Lopez said. It's not how I feel. I couldn't have more respect for Ben as a father, a co-parent, and a person. Addiction in the context of relationships. As fans rush to Garner's defense, Lopez has stood by her boyfriend, saying that he is an excellent father and partner, that he always has his family's best interests at heart. The situation has sparked a recent debate on social media. Although it seems like Affleck was placing the blame on his ex-wife rather than taking accountability, he said that this wasn't his intent and that his feelings were hurt by the way people reacted to his opening up. Dr. John F. Kelly, a psychologist who teaches at the Harvard Medical School, explained in an interview that relationship issues and addiction go hand in hand, describing it as a chicken and egg relationship. When people turn to substances to cope, the effects of taking part in those reckless behaviors also cause more problems in the relationship. Being under the influence of something can greatly alter one's decision-making skills, and they end up saying or doing things they normally never would. If you're struggling with addiction, know that there is help out there for you. It is never too late to turn your life around and try to repair the relationships that were damaged along the way. What was Garner's reaction to Affleck's comments? Although Lopez has publicly come out to support her boyfriend, Garner has since been silent on the issue. Many of her fans have made their public support, saying that Affleck's comments were unwarranted. It is unclear how she feels about Affleck's words. Garner's quite active on social media, enjoys making adorable, highly relatable videos in her home. Her wholesome posts include some cooking videos and cute shots of her pets. Many fans wonder if she will eventually make a statement about the Howard Stern interview, but it's possible that she won't. She's quite busy currently with her various charities and projects. A few days before Christmas, she hosted a PBS holiday special at the White House. Garner looked as gorgeous as ever in an emerald green dress. She's also busy filming and producing the sequel to Yes Day. The woman clearly has no time for this he said, she said, and is continuing to shine brightly and live her best life. Thanks for watching. We want to know what you think about the Ben Affleck drama. Was Ben Affleck placing the blame on his ex-wife, or was he simply just opening up about his struggles? Jennifer Garner is yet to make any comments on the situation, but as soon as she does, we'll make sure to let you know. Subscribe and enable alerts to get all the latest celebrity news on Hollywood's most recognizable stars.